Hey there, I hope everybody is well. We're going to get into some messages for us today. As I was preparing for our reading, I got two cards out of this angel deck, okay? And the first card was Angel Baradiel. That's beautiful, right? Number 13 breaks down to a 4. So this is the angel of hail and of the 11th hour, offense and defense. Hail Mary pass. Take a risk, reincarnate, grants a long life. I help you find courage to do things you are afraid to do and help you pull off the impossible. No cause is lost. Then we also got number 44. So that's 444. Seraphiel, angel of the resurrection, fire of purification, holiness, truth and love, increases faith, overcoming addiction. I burn up blocks to ascension and turn the energy of negative emotions into positive actions that you can take. So if you've been seeing 444, okay, this is what's happening. This is what's playing out here. Okay, so confirmation if you're seeing that. And just know that, like, you have strong angelic protection, okay? Most definitely. All right, so we're going to get into this. This is going to be fascinating. I find it always fascinating, so I'm glad you're along the ride with me. Let's use this deck real quick and see what kind of information we get. Okay, someone's wearing, or maybe you are wearing, I feel like there's energy of this, like, fake mask, okay? 3D, the ego, okay? Maybe this is why there needed to be some sort of like Hail Mary pass, because you were dealing with this. Or this is something that you had to overcome, right? Purification. Let's see. So there's energy wearing a 3D. Okay, I have an air sign in reverse, and then I have taking a trip. Okay, so maybe there's somebody who's been wearing a false mask. Maybe with an air sign that is in reverse. So this gets me like they're not in their empowered energy. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of injustice also with the, this is a communication signs. And so if the air signs are in reverse, that means like there's injustice with Libra in reverse. There's a bit playing out here with this energy. You know, communication is, you know, self-serving at best. Okay. More affliction energy, right? Yeah. And then I have taking a break. So there's some sort of like wanting to escape reality to some extent, or maybe this is as a result of like, you know, removing this. There's some sort of like taking a risk, right? And there's this like separation from this to this. So let's see. Taking a trip, taking a break, removing yourself from, or maybe somebody wants to remove themselves. Yeah, I have a false masculine here. Low vibe, watching for red flags. Okay, so what's this? Okay, we have marriage and divine love. Okay, so this is like burning up the blocks to ascension. Okay, turning the energy of negative emotions into positive actions you can take. All right, so there might have been, there's some sort of telepathic communication going on here, or trying to communicate. I feel like there's observing somebody in an energy of abundance, stability, and security. There's this energy of being like a spiritual hater. So again, like offense and defense, right? I feel like, you know, you're calling, there's some energy that like you're taking a break from whatever this was. I'm getting there's some sort of separation here. But I feel like there's something that's coming in, right? As well as something that is being present in the environment, which is your stability, your security, your abundance, your rightful place in this position of yours. So I feel like you could very much be communicating with somebody, okay, with this being in the middle. And it very well could end up in a divine love or marriage. I feel like this fake energy is the spiritual hater here. So I feel like there's outside environment here seems a bit shaky. But I would say that like there could be something on the horizon that is letting you know, like, stay positive regardless of what's going on around you. Stay committed to your goals, your ascension process, as you know, you're getting angelic help to burn up these blockages, if there are any that are being like done by the external environment. So again, like looking to see like what's going on internally that very much could be maybe presenting externally. Okay, so let's kind of hone in on this a bit. Okay, this is, yeah, here we go. This is why. Jeez. Oh, they're like, hold on, hold my drink. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like, you know, again, like initiation, ascension, growth, like releasing, you know, the past experiences. You know, you could be feeling like you're going in a different direction. I feel like there could be some sort of like energy that you've been kind of dealing with that, yeah, look, immoral, lacks integrity. All right, so some of this is like why the offense and defense is here, why there was like a Hail Mary pass, because you're a light worker and healer and empath. I feel like you've reincarnated, you volunteered here to deal with this kind of energy here, okay? Right, like you understand that this is part of the experience, right? And so there is, you know, a need to bring balance to this, or in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, this is like taking a break, like peace, harmony, removing yourself from this type of energy once the job is done, I'm getting. No cause is lost. Truth and love, yeah. Protected by Archangel Michael. We're talking about the energy in the environment is of this nature, right? Karmic nature. And so there's a purpose in a lot of this. And I'm getting like a lot of us may have been, you know, on the ascension, spiritual awakening path. And as a result, have had some very interesting experiences, to say the least. Okay. So I feel like letting you know that like victory is yours no matter what is amazing. And then I feel like against whoever is in alignment with that false masculine, here's the karmic partner. Yeah, I feel like they're in their low vibrational energy at this time, trying to win at all costs. But I'm getting like, you know, you have divine protection here. Yeah, and I feel like they're stuck in their addictions, possibly, you know, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, and money. I feel like, you know, you could have associated with some of this at some point in your life. And I feel like part of your evolution was to overcome those kinds of things. I feel like you do have a special mission here, and this is who you work for, who you work with. Like, you know, you're here to help others on the path, whatever that is for you. And if you resonate with this card, okay, let's get one more card. Yeah, there very much could be a lot going on in this workspace. It's very toxic. So you may have to, you know, you may be moving on, all right, to, yeah, I'm getting that there's some sort of like, you know, there could be a switch that's going to be made, some sort of redirection here. Yeah, some sort of ending possibly playing out here for this toxic workspace where there might have been some lack of integrity and immorality happening. I feel like there might be something that you're asked to kind of like, the rainbow significant here, take a risk, okay? We also hear like Hail Mary pass, take a risk. So I feel like, you know, you took a risk on yourself and you very much are, you know, embarking on something new, something amazing. Okay, so let's see what else we get with some of these other cards. Okay, I want you to take a risk. We have a toxic workspace. I feel like there's something that's going to come in that is going to present as an opportunity. And I feel like they want you to take a risk. Okay, if you haven't already done so. Okay. Okay, I'll keep these here for reference. Very well. I wanted to get a message from the Divine Feminine deck. Let's see what we have here. So yeah, so some, you know, a lot of this energy is about like working through, you know, the last bits of things. I feel like the the karma is still playing out here. I feel like you've made it to the position that you came here to have. Like everything that you've experienced in your life was for this moment, right? I feel like everything was a stepping stone, your purpose, your experiences, even your pain, your suffering. Yeah, I feel like there's a need to kind of like, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Freya, I love it. The goddess of discernment. Absolutely. Thank you, Freya, for that reminder. Yeah, I'm getting that like some of this, you know, it's not for you. And I feel like you did, you know, make that conscious decision to, you know, take a risk, especially on you, especially on your gifts, your abilities, your connection, your purpose, right? You came here. I feel like you've stepped into your purpose, whether it's something popular or not, whether people like it or not. And I feel like there was a lot of bullying going on, a lot of immoral behavior going on because they didn't align with your beliefs or what you do or how you are. And I feel like, you know, you were asked to, you know what I mean? Like there's this higher calling here that's playing out. Okay. A much higher calling, a much bigger plan than somebody, you know, acting a fool. I'm hearing like acting a fool. So, you know, there's that. All right. We're going to use some tarot now. Okay, let's do the Celtic cross. So what is the situation? Okay. Let's see if you can give me the situation currently playing out now. Thank you. Hail Mary. Hail Mary pass. Holiness. Fire of purification. Okay, so we have justice. And then and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this is, you know, divine justice playing out. And again, like a closing of a cycle it's in the mid position, right? So this is like learning lessons and growing and evolving. And then I have the Nine of Swords. I feel like someone is like reminiscing or having nightmares about or really disturbing dreams or experiences at night. And they're being haunted by all the things that have been done, right? That they may have even done. I feel like they're in fear of receiving karma because they know what they did behind the scenes. 444. Okay, so then we have, what's the like subconscious influence here? What needs to be considered is that this person feels very like bound to their circumstance, bound to their thoughts, bound to their experience. I'm getting like very, very mentally affected by what's going on right now. I feel like this very much could be affecting their finances, I'm getting. Oops, I put this here. Yeah, I feel like with the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, and then I have a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is what they thought. I'm getting like they did as much as they possibly could because of some sort of like promise of something. And it had something to do with money, materialism, greed, abundance, security, stability that maybe they never had growing up. I feel like it has something to do with this, like not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, not feeling like they're enough. And so it's been something that has repeated in different ways in this person's life. And I feel like they're learning a lesson about this now, about like what you do and how you handle yourself for the sake of money and materialism. Like what lengths are you willing to go to for the sake of money? And I feel like that's what's playing out here. And I feel like somebody's in fear of you know, the justice that's coming their way. I feel like they feel the justice coming. I feel like they did all this for success, abundance. Okay. I feel like there might have even been like a destiny here that has been impacted as a result of all of this, their destiny. So I feel like, you know, the decisions they've made, the thoughts, the words, the intentions have put them in a position that they can't get out of. Okay, so let's see what the possibilities are to consider going forward here. What's the future? High Priestess energy. I feel like they know this. Like somehow they're receiving some sort of messages that, you know, I feel like they're learning also about universal laws and how, you know, energy works and the polarity, the cause and effect of things. And we live in a duality. And so they're realizing, okay, well, the energy and intentions that were negative and low vibrational that were sent out, okay, are not affecting the person that they thought they would. Okay, you're not being affected by it. In fact, you're being protected by it. And so now they're realizing that, oh shit, like, you know, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And I'm getting like, this is being served right now. Okay, this is playing out right now. This is part of the karmic. This is part of the karmic justice here. So this High Priestess energy is like, you know, maybe there's, and I'm getting like this High Priestess also can represent like who they did this to, right? This light worker energy, this healer, this empath, this earth angel energy. Like I'm getting like, you know, there's some sort of like, you know, some seeds being planted here by this energy for the sake of creation, for the sake of expansion. And it's like rooted in love here. So I'm getting like, yeah, I'm getting a bit of like trying to control someone's, you know, existence here, thinking that they have more power than they actually do. Okay. Someone thought that they had more power than you or, you know, anyone that you believe in. I don't know that this energy believes in what you believe in. Okay. I'm not sure what this is alluding to, but I'm getting like it's really a bit dark and disturbed. Okay. So I feel like this energy's, I'm picking up like a disturbance, mindset disturbance. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups is really talking about like, you know, the people, places, the factors, the environment, like, you know, again, like this person wanted to, you know, look like they had that they were the shit, that they had it all, like they're the best, you know, they're such a great person. Maybe there was a bit of envy and jealousy here. Maybe there was a bit more of abundance in one area than another. And this person was like, we have Nine of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this energy, you know, like I'm getting like Hugh Hefner, like pimp vibes with this card. So I feel like maybe somebody thought like this was like, they were the end all be all to women. Maybe they entertained many women, many energies, many cups. Okay. And now there's something playing out here as a result of this. So let's see what that is. What is the next step here? Like what's playing out next? Hermit. Someone's kind of withdrawn now. Someone is keeping to themselves now. They may be trying to seek guidance because they may be concerned about their situation. I had the World card fall on the spiritual hater. I feel like there's this awareness now that the cycle has been completed. Someone has gained their wisdom and knowledge and is moving forward and reaching a level of accomplishment while this energy continues to experience lessons on the wheel. Okay, that's what's going on here. Okay. Huh. Yeah, okay, and then the Ace of Wands. Wow. This is like an additional factor to consider. So it's like, oh my gosh, like, look at, oh my goodness, hopes and fears, and what's truly playing out here as the desired outcome would be divine love, okay? A marriage, a union, okay, with God. Okay, we have the Father, Mother, God energy here, all right? And so, no, they are not stronger or have more power than God or this star energy, okay? Wow. This is like strong emphasis on, you know, there's definitely difficult lessons playing out for the collective at this time. For anyone that you might have been looking for some sort of divine justice, I feel like, you know, you're moving on. You're moving on your ascension path, okay? Because you are a light bearer, a way shower, a light worker, an empath, a star seed, whatever that is. There's a much bigger plan playing out here, and no one has more power than the divine. And I feel like you're meant to co-create, okay? So you're being in alignment and being guided, right? You went through the fire of purification. You know, you're in the energy of truth and love. Your faith has only increased, not decreased at the hands and attempts of what's been projected onto you. I'm getting like you carry the sword of discernment, okay, with Goddess Freya here. All right, very beautiful energy. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. I like that. Holy hell yes. Beautiful. I love this. I feel like, you know, there was a Hail Mary pass and you're like, you caught that shit. You caught that shit and you ran for it and you didn't get it in the wrong goal. You got it in the right goal. Okay, so it's like, you know, getting it right. Like, I feel like someone's figured it out and has gotten it right. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, look at this. Yeah, King of Pentacles and the Star. I feel like there's no competition here, okay? If someone thought that they could compete, they can't. And then another thing is that there's an opportunity here, okay, coming in, and it might be offered by this King of Pentacles, or they may want a new beginning. I feel like this is a new opportunity coming in with the Magician and the Lover's card. So again, like real strong emphasis on the Magician here as well. I wanted to talk about this for a minute. I feel like this is a lesson in creation, okay, and how we create in the physical realm. We all are learning about the laws of the universe, okay, because right now we're being held accountable for the things that we have created in our incarnations. And so we're paying back, you can, for simplification, we're going to say we're paying back a debt. So there has been that process playing out. I feel like lessons are being learned, tools, skill sets gained. I feel like, you know, we're learning how to master our existence here on earth so that we can continue to create with the divine. Okay, so it's kind of like understanding that we are responsible and accountable for what we think, do, and create here. And that is playing out on a big scale. And so we have the power, right? Whereas we've been told our whole lives we're powerless and we have to rely on others or some intermediary. We don't need to rely on any intermediary. In fact, we have all the power within us. And I feel like that's the lesson here. All right. And that's holiness. Like the holiness is within. Okay. You are the master. Okay. So I hope this finds who needs it. And this was super fun. And I will see you on the next one. Talk to you soon.